My state has been ruled by 14 chief minister, but 3 months back only 3 chief minister had image on their Wikipedia article. Now 14 of them have their Wikipedia images. All the last 3 governors have their Wikipedia images. This happened because of this collaboration, and because of this collaboration, we didn't only focus on Odisha, we made bridges. We got images from the Deputy Chief Minister of Telangana. We got images from the international athletes, hockey players, and many more people that we couldn't even find somewhere else. So now we say, you got 462 images. What are the uses of that? This is not an impact. Getting images is not actually an impact. The uses is the impact for the image. So 67.6% files are currently used in various Wikimedia projects. And it's not only about English Wikipedia or Odia Wikipedia. You can find these images on English Wikipedia, French Wikipedia, Dutch Wikipedia, German Wikipedia, and many other Wikipedias. And are the images important? Yes. In the last 11 months, it has received around 10 million page views. So 67% of the images from 462 files, 67% is like 300 and something. So these 300 images have received 10 million page views in the last 11 months. So you can imagine how important these content are. So now, what did we do? What did we do to achieve these, or we influenced the government to relicense their content? So let me give you a clear figure of that. My state was the first state in India to actually relicense its social media accounts. So currently there are around 8 social media accounts and 7 government websites which are part of this content relicensing policy. To let the government understand that what exactly is the importance of an open license, you have to reach the government and explain them, give the practical experience that what exactly the open license and why open license is important. So I was giving the example of Asian Athletics Championship. So some of the government officials, they asked Odia Wikipedia to do an editathon for Asian Athletics Championship. And we did an editathon in collaboration with the sports department of my state. But on the same day, we created 11 articles, not a single of them had a picture. So they asked, why these articles don't have a picture? There are pictures in our website. You can get it and upload that on Commons, on Wikipedia. We said, no, this is not how the Wikipedia works. Wikipedia doesn't accept copyright images. The images has to be in a free license. So that was the first step we took for this project. And when the government actually saw the importance that how Wikipedia works and why Wikipedia is important for a community like us, which is culturally very diverse but very less representation on internet. So the very next day after the editathon, they released the website of Asian Athletics Championship under a free license. And in the next 3 days, me and one of the volunteers from UK, we both added around 270 files from that website to Wikimedia Commons. It's very interesting. Like, I wasn't aware of that person, of that volunteer, but every time I used to add a file, I used to do a tweet, and that volunteer was following those tweets, and he helped me in that. And after the 4 days, which it took to upload these pictures, I used Glamorous to see what are the uses of the images. In the 4th day, it was like 50% of these files were used on Wikipedia articles. And many Wikipedia articles of these athletes got their first image. They are internationally accredited athletes, and they don't have an image in the Wikipedia article. Also, what can I say that there are many projects like Wikiwoman project. When they saw that there are portraits of female athletes, they started an India project to have articles on those athletes. So even French Wikipedia is one of the Wikipedia which I saw that was creating, when I started adding images, they started creating new articles. So this is how it is important to show the government that through a practical experience that yes, your content are going to be best if it is not reused. You have to share your content with other people, with projects like Wikipedia, so that you can even show that how your content has been used in different platforms. So that was the first step. We started it in July. Then in August and September, we didn't follow up with the project, but whatever happened, that was the data. Then we went to the Chief Minister's office. So in India, Chief Minister is the head of the state. We went to the Chief Minister's office and we shared the case study of the previous story, that how these images has been used and how they have received a page views of 100,000 and 200,000. So I would believe that you won't believe a bureaucrat officer, he said that we are going to put all our social media contents of the Chief Minister's office and the website of Chief Minister's office under a free license within a day. And we're like, no, you're not going to do that. We are very sure that only you guys speak a lot, but there will be no result for that. But that actually happened. We made them 6 p.m. in the evening, and they released the social media accounts like 12 p.m. in the afternoon next day. And I really like to thank Wikimedia Foundation for helping us in this process. Asaf was there in India during then, and he was also part of the meeting that we had with the government. Now you can see this is a screenshot of the official website of Chief Minister of Odisha. They are using Creative Commons license CC BY 4.0. So we got all the images of the former Chief Minister from this website. Yeah, so currently I said 7 government websites and 8 social media accounts are under a free license. Now, what happened? So we did it. They said that they're going to do it. They did it for the social media accounts, but they were very reluctant to do with the websites. It's because it's not very easy in India to do. Many of the websites are like controlled by NIC, so you actually have to have a, sorry?
What is NIC?
National Informatics Center. It's a NIC, they build website for, it's a central organization?
It's like the IT manager of the government.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there are very many challenges for that. So we actually took the social media again as a pilot project, and we visited some more departments. We went to the ST Development Department. STS is that works for the indigenous communities of India. We went to the Information and Public Relations Department, and we showed that, see, the Chief Minister has already shared their content. You should also do that. Then what happened when they saw that, yes, Chief Minister has done that, so we should do. They did because those departments had the control over their website, and they put the CC license in their website just within a day. And we showed that example to the previous project. That, see, these guys have done that. Now you also have to do this. So these are some of the pilot projects we were doing in between, and we finally got these many websites. So one of the things we actually did, the government, to be more part of this collaboration, we promoted this collaboration a lot. There are around 2 Wikimedia blogs there are 2 blogs in the Wikimedia blogs. There is one blog in CIS. Many newspapers published those articles. Thanks to Jimmy, he also tweeted about it. So the government actually understood that there is a value of the open content, and we should actually do that. And one of the best thing I could say that helped the community to collaborate more with the government was the metrics, to show that what is the impact of that decision. As I showed that around 10 million page views are there. Each time our community members used to tweet to government, see, this month, these many page views you have received for this content. This month, these many images has been used in the Wikipedia articles. So these are one of the, so metrics are one of the tools that is very much needed in this kind of collaboration, whether it's a government institution, whether it's a GLAM institution. So to find this data, there is a WMF tool called Glamorous 2. Here everyone aware of the tool? You just have to put the category you put while uploading the images. You just have to use that category and just fill that category in the tool. It will show all the page views you want. You can actually like change it accordingly when you in which month or what month page views you want to see. So I got the page views from last 11 months, so I did it like that. So it also shows that what are the uses of the file. So in one platform we could actually get a lot many things. Then again, more pilots. This is supposed to be in the first slide, so sorry. So the example I gave for the STAC and Information and Public Relation, this is supposed to be the same pilot. So we did more pilot the government to actually believe that there is a need of open license content. So after all this happened in April this year, in 2018, this was the first time we did not approach the government to do relicensing, but they released 2 new websites under a free license, and the community didn't spend a single minute talking to government that you should do it. So my city was turning 70 as a capital of the city that month. So there were 2 websites made for the city. It's a smart city which holds most of the data and all content and data, and there's a Bhubaneswar.me was a website which holds the all the information about Bhubaneswar, what to do, where to go, all of them. So these are the first 2 websites that the government actually did, means relicense the website by their own. So this is how the policy level changes come. You actually have to show the impact of government's work. So it hasn't yet happened, but the government has actually approached us to do to draft an open content policy for the government, so that currently only 7 departments are doing this. When you approach us 8th department, they'll say, why should we do that? So the government actually wants us to develop an open content policy for them, so that in near future, all according to that policy, all the government data and government content will be under a free license, and we have a lot of work to do, Wikipedians. So this is not an easy process at all. So as Mohsen said, that not all the government websites are up to date. You can even find pictures from the government website which were clicked in 2003, and they're still there in 2018. So that is one of the gap. And another one is we say that, yeah, we started a pilot project in India saying that all the social media accounts are under a free license, so we can use the new up-to-date data. But when you download a picture from Facebook, it actually, the resolution of the picture decreases. So if that picture is a 2 MB file, when you download it, it's become an 80 KB file only. So the picture quality are quite good. All the pictures you saw were actually part of the Facebook page of the chief minister or of the department. So these are one of the challenges that we see, that no, the resolution of the pictures are not that good that as we suppose it would be, and demand manpower. We are not a very big community. We have a community of only 30 Wikipedians, and they are also busy with their work and their projects. It's really difficult when we find that the government has put in a lot of pictures, there's an event happened. I miss that, or my community members, they miss that because they're not very much following the page or getting the pictures into that. So these are one of the challenges that we are facing of this collaboration. There are actually many, but I couldn't remember only this. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. See, this is the problem why my language is not coming on the internet. It is not rendering properly.
How do you read that?
It was supposed to be Dhanyabad, but it's not rendering properly. My bad.